Welcome students. Today we are going to understand chapter 2 Inside Our Body, and based on our understanding we will do the book exercises and question and answer of this chapter. In this chapter we all will understand about why is our body an amazing machine, organization of our body, important organ systems of our body. So students, let's start. Here you can see some of the images of the machines which we use in our daily life. These machines can perform only one important function, as a washing machine can only wash clothes, a fan can move air, a television can telecast program, and a refrigerator can keep things cool. On the other hand, our body is also a machine which can perform many functions at the same time. For example, it can digest food, breathe air in and out, pump blood, excrete, think, listen, remember, and do many other activities at the same time which no other machine can do. Students, our body is made up of many different parts which work together to perform these functions. Our body is at work even when we are sleeping. All these special features make our body an amazing machine. Organization of our body. Students, our body is made up of millions of tiny structures called cells. A cell is the basic unit of life. Similar cells are grouped together to form a tissue. Tissues are further grouped together to form an organ. Organs are again grouped together to form an organ system. Students, we have mainly 8 organ systems in our body which work together to make an organism. These organ systems are skeletal system, muscular system, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system, and reproductive system. Now students, let's understand about these different organ systems in detail. First, skeletal system. Skeletal system is a framework of bones which provides shape and support to the body. It also protects the delicate internal organs like brain, heart, and lungs. For example, the rib cage protects the lungs and the heart, while the skull protects the brain. The spine or the backbone, which is made up of 33 vertebrae, helps us to stand upright. An adult skeleton is made up of 206 bones of different shapes and sizes. Second, muscular system. Students, muscles are the soft fleshy part that are attached to the bones. There are about 600 muscles in our body which make 40% of our body weight. Our muscular system is responsible for giving shape to our body. The muscles cover the bones and help in their movement by contracting and relaxing. The muscles in our face help us to make different facial expressions like smiling, frowning, laughing, etc. The largest muscle in our body is gluteus maximus. This muscle is present from the buttock to the back of our thighs. Third, digestive system. Students, we eat food to get energy. However, the food that we eat cannot be used directly by our body. It first gets broken down during digestion process. The digested food is absorbed and utilized by our body, and undigested food is removed. The organ system which performs the digestion of the food is called digestive system. The digestive system consists of organs such as mouth, food pipe or esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. Students, in human beings, digestion process starts from the mouth, continues in the stomach, and is completed in the small intestine of the gut. Now let's understand the process of digestion in detail. Food is taken through the mouth. Teeth helps in breaking the bigger food particles into smaller pieces. Food that we chew get mixed with saliva and becomes soft. The slightly digested food is then swallowed and goes down into food pipe, which is also called as the esophagus. Through the food pipe or esophagus, this slightly digested food is passed from the mouth to the stomach. In stomach, This food is churned for about 3 hours to break the food particles into further finer particles by mixing it with several digestive juices. Liver and pancreas are two important glands which also help in the digestion of food by releasing chemicals like bile and pancreatic juice, which help in the digestion of fat and several complex food particles. From the stomach, this partially digested food is then sent to the small intestine where the nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals along with the water are all absorbed. The absorbed nutrients is then passed into the blood through which they are transported to different parts of the body. The leftover undigested and unabsorbed food is passed on to the large intestine where the remaining water content is absorbed from the undigested food. After this process, the leftover semi-solid undigested food is stored in the last part of the large intestine, which is called as rectum. The fecal matter is then removed from the body through the anus. So students, this is all about the digestive system. Next is respiratory system. The respiratory system includes organs like nose, windpipe, lungs and diaphragm. Respiration is a complex process that occurs in 4 steps. Breathing, that is inhalation and exhalation. Second, gaseous exchange between the air and the blood. Third, gas transport by the blood. And fourth is gaseous exchange between the blood and cells. Students, here the gaseous exchange refers to the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now students, let's understand this complex process of respiration step by step. First is breathing. Students, breathing consists of inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation is the process by which we breathe in oxygen through our nose or mouth, while exhalation is the process by which we breathe out carbon dioxide-rich air from our nose or mouth. Students, during the process of breathing, that is inhalation and exhalation, our diaphragm plays a major role. Diaphragm is a large sheet-like muscle that lies below the lungs. During the inhalation process, this diaphragm tightens to increase the size of the chest, which decreases the air pressure inside the lungs, which allows air and gases to enter inside the lungs. Whereas, during the exhalation process, this diaphragm muscle relaxes, which decreases the size of the chest. This increases the air pressure inside the lungs, thereby allowing the air to leave the lungs. Second step, which is the gaseous exchange between the air and the blood. Students, when we inhale, the air enters the respiratory system through the nose and ends up in the lungs, where the gaseous exchange with the blood takes place. The lungs are the main organs of the respiratory system. There are thin pockets in the lungs. It is in these thin pockets the gases are exchanged between the lungs and the blood. Here, the oxygen enters the blood from the lungs and the carbon dioxide leaves the blood and enters into the lung. In this way, the blood is purified and enriched with oxygen. This purified blood takes oxygen to each and every cell of our body, where this oxygen is used to burn the digested food to release energy, and as a byproduct, carbon dioxide is produced. This process of burning the digested food with the help of oxygen to release energy is called as respiration. The carbon dioxide, which is produced as a byproduct during the process of respiration, is passed into the blood, and through blood, this carbon dioxide is brought to the lungs from where it is exhaled out of the body. Students, every time you breathe in and out, your body is exchanging gases. Each time you breathe in, you take in oxygen, and each time you breathe out, you release carbon dioxide from your body. Students, an average human being breathes 600 million times in a lifespan of 70 years. An adult male lung can hold 6 liters of air, while a female lung can hold 4.5 liters of air. Students, we should always breathe through our nose, as the hair of our nostrils traps the dust and germs which are present in the air. Circulatory system. Circulatory system is responsible for the transportation of food, water, gases and waste from one part of the body to another part. The circulatory system consists of the heart, blood, and blood vessels. The heart is a major organ of our body which works non-stop from the time of birth till death. Our heart is a powerful pump made of muscle. It is placed in the middle of our chest, slightly to the left. It contracts and relaxes automatically about 72 times a minute to pump blood around the body and sends it to all parts of the body with the help of blood vessels called as arteries and veins. Arteries are the blood vessels which carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all the cells of our body. And veins are those blood vessels which carry carbon dioxide-rich blood from the cells of our body to the lungs, from where this carbon dioxide is removed from our body by the exhalation process. Students, an adult human being has about 5 liters of blood in his body. There are 4 blood groups: A, B, AB and O. Excretory system. Students, excretory system is responsible for the removal of harmful waste materials from our body. It consists of organs like a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder, and a urethra. Students, kidneys are bean-shaped structures which are located on either side of the backbone in our abdomen. They are responsible for the purification of blood by taking out waste substances and retaining useful substances in the blood. This waste substance, which is in the form of urine, is sent to the urinary bladder through the 2 tubes which are called as ureters. From the urinary bladder, the urine is excreted through urethra from our body. Other excretory organs. Students, other than the main excretory organs which we just studied, skin, lungs and liver also function as excretory organs. Skin eliminates sweat during summers and while doing manual work as our body heats up easily. While sweating, the excess of water and salt is removed from our body through the tiny pores which are present on our skin. In this way, our skin also acts as an excretory organ. Lungs also acts as an excretory organ as it eliminates some amount of water in the form of water vapor. Liver is a very important excretory organ as it eliminates excess fat and cholesterol which can cause harm to our body. Now students, let's move on to nervous system. Nervous system is also known as the master system of the body because it controls the working of all the other systems in the body. This system is responsible for coordinating the actions and the transmission of sensory information to different parts of the body. The nervous system includes brain, spinal cord and nerves. The brain is the most important part of our nervous system. It receives messages from the sense organs and parts of the body through the nerves and sends orders for action to the concerned body part. When a message comes to the brain from anywhere in the body, the brain tells the body how to react. For example, if you touch a hot glass of milk, then the nerves in your skin shoot a message of pain to your brain. Then, the brain, based on the message received, sends a signal back to the muscles in your hand to pull away. The spinal cord, which is protected inside the backbone, starts from the brain and travels down to the hip region. The nerves start from the brain and spinal cord and reaches every part of the body. These nerves transmit messages in the form of electrical impulses and convey messages to and from the sense organs, which are our eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. Thus, the nervous coordination involves the participation of the sense organs, nerves, spinal cord and brain. Reproductive system. Students, all living organisms remain alive on this earth for a limited period of time. So, to ensure the continuity of a species or a group of animal, reproduction is very essential. Reproduction is the process by which living organisms produce babies of their own kind. The organ system which helps in this process is called as reproductive system. Students, each and every organ of our body has a vital role to play. If any of the organ is not able to function properly, we will fall sick. So it is very important to keep our organs and organ systems fit by maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So students, in this way the explanation of this entire chapter is complete. Hope you learned something new in today's class. Do give a thumbs up and don't forget to share this video with your other classmates. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, stay happy and keep learning.